think this looks like it might have access to the sea, but I'm going to have to check that one. Okay, we'll move you there next turn. Right. Rome has expanded. Okay. Let's put that there. Another build. Right, 16 and 12. 16 and oh no, 23. I can't really do that. Okay. Right, we're kind of coming to a bit of a catch with Rome already. We've only got one. We've got a few mountains around us and a few forests. Not very good for production though. I'm going to have to get a worker up and running as soon as humanly possible. Move you there. Okay, right, move you there. We can see that's quite a good place to put a city, I'm thinking. I'd want to plonk it on the gems, which means gaining a source, but not as a source block, which is a bit infuriating. Not bad, just not good necessarily. Move you there.
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what makest thou?
And we have pottery. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, I do hate it when that happens. I hope I can get around that side. I don't think I can. Right, okay, so I think we're going to have to start... I think we're going to have to purchase a tile. We need to get somewhere with a little bit of production into the city here. I'm going to go for that one. And I am going to... no, right. No. Okay. Right, okay. Definitely, what we're going to have to do in Rome is... oh, thank you. Well, right, after we build the monument to start expanding our borders a little bit quicker, I'm going to have to build a worker as soon as possible, because it's going to get ridiculous soon. We're just not going to be able to generate any production. We have this one tile of production here and this two here, but these two, which are these three, which are production producing tiles, do not produce any food, and we are going to need farms on these floodplain tiles in order to generate enough food to have somebody else working on this tile. Unless we do that, then we're going to get really balked really pretty damn quickly. Oh, Bottega, okay. You are the first to meet them, woo, so they give us extra gold. Normally, if you meet them, if you're not the first, they'll give you 15 gold. If they will give you 15 gold, yep, that's right. And if you are the first to meet them, they'll double that, give it 30. That also works towards other kinds of civs. Because it's a cultural civ, it's all to do, they give you gold. If it was a religious city-state, then it would be something, it would be... I'm not actually sure. Well, it's faith, but I don't know how much faith it is, and then how much it's doubled if you're the second. How much it's halved if you're the second, even. Waiting for that to happen. Now, I wonder if we can sneak... Right, I'm going to keep moving... Oh, bollocks. Okay, well, that was predictable. Okay, you, stop what you're doing. You already have, good. Come over here. Hey, sorry about that. I was noticing I was starting to get a bit of frame rate drops. Unfortunately, I'd forgotten to turn off my my antivirus. I hope it hasn't damaged too much of the footage, but then again, nothing was really going on. If anything was... The only thing that really had happened is we met Bottega and discovered this camp over here, which is a bit of a poo. But we have moved our one and only warrior into place, excuse me, to try and do something about it, or at least keep them at bay. Even if you can't take out a barbarian camp, when they spawn units... Damn, okay. When they spawn... Oh, they did quite well there. 29, 31. When they spawn extra units and stuff, if you've got a unit there, instead of sort of trundling along towards your city, they will sort of just sit around and try and deal with your unit as opposed to trying to deal with your city, which does make it a little bit useful. Right, really, truthfully, I want to bring you back. So, if I bring you that way, I want the scout really now to come down here. I like to explore in a vaguely circular pattern around my capital to begin with, so I get an idea of what I can expand into, what near where I am, because that is very, very important. It's important to know what you're getting access to, what you can get access to, and all that shiz. Right, we've got enough for another social policy. Now, we haven't built the monument yet, so I'm going to go for aristocracy. Mainly because wonders are important in this game, and frankly, practically every AI, that's the word I'm looking for. Every AI generated civilization will choose this because it is so easy to get to, and it is such an addition to your ability to do wonders. And unless you get it, you just have pretty much, I've noticed, no chance of keeping up with any kind of wonder building that goes on. No chance whatsoever. A lot of barbarians, apparently. Okay, let's get you back to... No, don't go that way. Go that way. Let's get you back to the city. If you can have a unit heal within the city borders, it generates their health a lot quicker. And not just a lot quicker, but like, excuse me, outside of the city, your health regeneration is just abysmal, and it feels terrible to have units attempting to heal unless they're sort of right slap bang in the city borders. Oh, I do apologise, I've got a really sniffly nose today, or snuffly. Well, I can see what you're planning. Okay, you attack. Okay, I wonder if I can... Oh, yes, lovely. Sorry, I'm just turning something off in the background. Hope this isn't fucking up the recording. That weird Windows 7 auto change background thing keeps causing little bits of lag. Frame drop even. Come on, do, please wait. No, I will not wait. You are a computer, I'm asking you to do a simple chore. Why is it taking forever? There we go. Cool. Okay, so we didn't quite get enough experience to level up there, but it is actually quite important to level your scouts up. I mean, it's not necessary, but some of the, particularly in Civ 5, your units are special, you know. You need to focus on them, you need to think about getting their experiences up, particularly before you can get the buildings that allow you to do that quickly. Whoa, not quite sure what happened there, sorry about that. What shall I do next? Bonk bonk. There we go. Right, so if I attack at this moment, I'm going to get a bit of a minor defeat. So I'll heal you up. 77, 100 minus 77 is 23. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 turns to heal, I think, outside. Or... Is it 5 turns? How much did you heal by that? Ah, 10. No, it's 3 turns. Okay, cool. Okay, so, as I was saying a little while ago, oh, for God's sake, another one already? Jeez. It is 10 hit points healed outside of a border, 20 inside, and 25 if you're in the city. Okay, let's deal with this first. Minor defeat, minor defeat. No, you keep needing to heal. Right, what's Rome? Let's put another one here to keep growing. God damn it. Okay, we're going to have to get this worker up and running quickly, so I'm going to take one of them, put them there. This gives us some gold, it also gives the production, and it... what's it? Okay, 14, down to 10. I've got to go for that. I'm going to have to suffer the stagnation to get what I need. Right. Minor defeat. Minor victory. Okay, gonna go for that one. And we got enough experience to level up. Woo! Good. And the next turn, yep, our scout is all nicely healed. Now, I'm a bit suspicious that I haven't bumped into anybody yet. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, right, fighting, right. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing that I haven't bumped into anyone. There are a few things that could explain that. I could be, because I set up continents, I could be on an island or a continent of my own, although continents of your own are very rare. There's usually 2. Either that, or there is a hell of a lot of forest between me and anybody else who's trying to... any other computer player who's exploring. Now, I wouldn't necessarily be against having like a whole continent to myself, because it gives you free reign over where you're placing cities. It means that you don't have to worry about getting your settlers out too quickly. But at the same time, it can really degrade the rate at which you... because there's no fear, your science... you might not focus on your science as much, and without the ability to spy on other people, you can't steal technologies, and without trade between civilizations, you can get stagnation of technology. So I could be in the shitter a bit with that. Excuse me. Anyway, but with our warrior, we got enough experience to level up last turn. I like to always go for the combat strength fighting in rough terrain drill, just because on even plains you're usually, you know, the situations that always cause problems are the ones where you're trying to attack up a hill into a forest, and without the little advancements then you're always at such a disadvantage. Someone has formed a pantheon oral tradition, +1 from plantations. Oh, that's interesting. That's quite an odd one for a player a piece.
He who destroys a good book kills reason itself.
It's very unusual, usually, to see the plantation one taken first. But we've gotten the first technology that we were aiming for, writing, which gives us access to the library, which is +1 science for every 2 citizens. One of the best buildings in the game. You have to get them in your cities as soon as possible to keep up with anybody else. The Great Library, which gives you 1 free technology. It provides a free library in the city that is built. It contains 2 slots for great works of writing. Also a fantastic thing, particularly particularly for Rome. If I can get Rome to build the Great Library, that free library saves me the production required to build it. It also decreases the rate at which other libraries are built in any of my other cities, and it allows for the establishment of embassies in capitals, which are important for starting any kind of understanding of where anybody else is in relation to you on the map. Also to future agreements between civilizations, open borders, everything requires an embassy. You can't do anything without an embassy. Okay, I'm going to set the warrior to heal there, because I would like to take that out, but there's a chance that I'm not going to be able to, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Going to move my scout over here. Going to start exploring this this desert. It's quite an interesting place that I am in, actually. To the left of me is forest and jungle, and to the right of me is what looks like quite a substantial desert. But gems literally sodding everywhere. I could make an awful lot of money. If I go for money, then I could win in any way I want to, really. Money is a bit of a generic one. But with the researching of writing our chosen technology, I'm going to call this a video. Like, favourite and subscribe and all that good shit. If you have any suggestions or anything I haven't noticed, write them in the comments below, although I don't know how useful that is because comments are a bit balked at the moment. And I will see you later. I've been Monkey See Monkey Play, you have been you, and thank you for joining me. Goodbye.